G'day everybody, and welcome to the end of a very long day. Reversible plough. But this thing is ancient. Those two pins move, so frozen solid. So looks like there's a little bit of dirt. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. G'day everybody, and welcome to the end of a very long day. So nearly 900 k's today to pick up a new plough for the back of the John Deere, so that we might be able to cope without a rotary hoe for a while, if not forever. So 900 k's. Big fire on the side of the road, don't know what it was, a couple of big lizards, some big emus, a very impressive red belly black snake, monster size, and a good day. It was a beautiful day for a drive. Had awesome lunch at one of the local pubs. I'll bang a few photos in. We didn't do a lot of video on the drive today, but let's go and have a look at what we bought, because it's a bit more than I was expecting. And I didn't buy an old railway carriage today, but I'm thinking about it. So this beast is a 4-disc reversible plough. Let me find a tape measure so I can give you some realities about just how big it actually is. And the glare's a bit scary too. Alright, so 4 discs, 700mm in diameter, so that's 28 inches. The whole plough itself is, well, the trailer's a 6x4, so let's call it 8 feet long. Has a trailing wheel on the back. It's made by Hodge Machinery Mackay. It's got a patent number up the front here. Just step around. Patent number. I can't read that without my glasses, but I think based on the 71 that this thing is ancient. Reason we bought it, it's reversible, so it has a cylinder on it, has a couple of pivot points. There's one here at the back, and it pivots left and right, and it lets you build banks up and down. In all seriousness, it's way bigger than I was expecting. Just huge. But for $374 plus a tank of fuel, it was worth the drive. I don't know if the hydraulic fittings are going to fit on the John Deere yet, so I might have to get a different set of hoses. Alright, let me put the tape measure down and we'll have a look at what moves and what doesn't. Okay, so what moves and what doesn't. Those two pins move because I took them out before we left. This support leg doesn't move because it's very, very rusty here, but it has bent some more today, so I'm going to give this a wash in a minute, and then I'll put some slippery in and around and leave it overnight. Hey mate, how are you? Alright, Where'd we get up to? Oh yeah, bent leg. That shouldn't be a problem because that might help me twisty it out. Grease nipples, there's a few of them. There's one there, one there. It's obviously had some grease in its life. One there, and one there. I've also got a grease nipple here, so something here pivots. I don't have a grease nipple here, but that clearly pivots. There's a pivot here, which is a bolt, and only a bolt. I know this pin comes out because I had it out earlier today, and it must pivot. It's got a pivot here, and it obviously also pivots there. So when the cylinder retracts, it goes that way, and the back will go with it, and vice versa. So, and the leg on this side is also frozen solid. So I did come with a free pin. Happy days. I've got one of those there. Oh, and one of those there. So I can adjust the height on this if I need to, but at this stage it's just get the hose, give it a bath. I want to get all the weeds and seeds off it and the dirt off it. That looks like it's not original there. That's been welded on there, so I probably won't even try and adjust that. Yeah, it'll do the job, but how it works and all that sort of stuff. Oh, and I've got a dent here. I'm going to have to come on this side, beat that out later. So anyway, I'll grab the hose and I'll give it a rubber dub tub. Pretty happy though. I mean, look at it. It's big and it's heavy and it's rusty, and it should do what I want to do. Oh, another grease nipple. I found another one. There's another one there. So that pivot's got a grease nipple there. Oh, they're everywhere. All right, let's get a hose. Let's get this thing cleaned. Okay, So the grease cake dirt, I'm not hugely worried about. There's a little bit of dirt down the bottom. Looks like there's a little bit of dirt potentially behind the discs, which again, most of the weeds around here are common. So leeks don't have holes in the bottom. So there was a big mob of dirt, it still is by the look of it, up inside the pivot point. Slowly coming out, and a little bit back here. But you see there's still plenty of dirt falling out of it, which is fine. It's all part of the fun. Okay, well, I think that might do us. Turn this off. Alright, we'll let that dry for a couple of minutes. Like I said, slippery in a few places. Try and work out what goes where and how it should sit. Make sure I got most of the dirt out. I have no idea how old this thing is. It's probably as old as me, which means it's prehistoric. But tomorrow we'll hopefully unfreeze those 2 bolts, get some hydraulic oil, take it out to the farm, pick it up, put it on the ground, and see if the tractor will pick it up. I guess that's the first point, and then we'll hook some hydraulics up and do some other stuff. But that's tomorrow's video. So anyway, 900 Ks, one day, big plough, happy days. See us tomorrow. And I found another grease nipple. Happy days. More greasy nipples. That's what we want to see. See you next time.